Hallelujah! All my New South Empire, Wonderful and Fantastic Fun. Starman Films presents Family of Winners. It's your winner, Fitzhugh Sergio Fevers Huff. We got some heavy-hitting topics tonight. Controversial, but very informative. We pull no punches here. A few of our guests wasn't able to make it tonight due to weather, emergencies, and various reasons. But the four that we have is dynamic, and we got two more coming on periodically. I want to read this disclaimer before I introduce the panelists, okay? The Winnas Podcast is meant to inform and entertain listeners. The opinions shared by the hosts and guests are their own and do not represent any company or organization. Topics discussed are based on opinions and information available at the time, which can change. This podcast does not give professional advice. Listeners should check information for themselves. And the hosts and panelists are not responsible for any decisions or results based on what is shared on the show. All right, sort of semi-self-explanatory. Anyway, at this time, I like to say we encourage our viewers to comment, share, like, subscribe, and if you ask to join, we'll send you the link to even come on the live broadcast. At this time, I'd like to introduce our panelists for the night. We got Letitia Simmons, Healing Hearts Luxury Matchmaker, Letitia Simmons. We have author, poet, actress, fitness instructor, Nevaeh Rose, and of course, that infamous DJ Craze of Craze Academy, a legend in the DJing business, straight like that. He train a lot of very influential DJs. Anyway, let's get right to the meat. The first topic we're going to do is Letitia Simmons' topic. The question is, do men prefer independent women or dependent women? With that being said, can you play that clip for me out there, Sam Blue?
Because when she says, I love you, he knows it's from her heart, not from her shopping list.
What kind of women do men love the most?
Independent women.
Why?
Because when she says, I love you, he knows it's from her heart.
You know, they say out of the mouth of babes, you know what I'm saying? That dude looked like he about, 7 years old or something? He already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? All right, but what do you have to say about that? We're going to start with you, Letitia. What you got to say about what, in your experience and by you being in the dating game, as far as helping other people find matches, what have you ran across? Do men prefer independent or dependent women?
You know what? It's really a 50-50 thing because I ran across a lot of men who says, listen, I want a woman to bring something to the table, whether it's taking care of the house, whether it's being a nurturer, whether it's helping pay bills. Like I come across a lot of men who want a woman, to help bring stuff to the table. So I would say, being dependent. Now, a lot of men don't like a lot of independent women because they find them, not needing them, especially mentally, emotionally. They're like, hey, I got my own stuff. Whether you come or go, I'm gonna be straight. A lot of men like for their women to, depend on them as men. Not have like, being, uplift like a man, like being manly. Like they feel like those type of women are like manly. They want like a soft feminine woman who, is dependent on them whether they have money or not.
So Blue says, I have to acknowledge this comment. He says that men don't want independent women because independent means you're conditioned to be alone.
Exactly. That's the point I was trying to make. Like the men really don't like, of course, bring stuff to the table. Of course, men don't want a woman who just doesn't have anything in life, but just to be dependent on them. Because independent women, I'm an independent woman, but I would never say that I don't need a man because I definitely need one.
And guess what? Us men definitely need you women. And and statistics show that how men are more independent because I guess it's that go getter in them, whereas the woman has a nurturing personality. But me myself, it really don't matter whether they're dependent or independent. I take that back. Now, if they're too dependent and they're asking you for shit that they could do, yeah, I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And like me, if they ask me what am I bringing to the table, I'm bringing the house that the table is in.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I don't believe in that 50-50 relationship stuff. I believe it's 100-100. You bring 100 and I bring 100. I don't want half of shit. Now, Vaya, do you think that men prefer independent or dependent women?
I mean, nowadays I think that they prefer dependent women. These new age men, they prefer that because it's a lot of men out here now that's looking for women to take care of them. So I mean, to me, that's what it's looking like. So I mean, me personally, I'm interdependent. I want to be dependent, independent, but I also want a man like to spend his money as well. So yeah, I can spend his money sometimes.
That is so correct. This new generation are like that. They want the woman to take care of them. But we have to be careful on who we identify as men and who we say are men and who we say are women,
Hey,
I mean, they of all ages. I done met people ranging from my like 40s and up that's like depending on a woman to take care of them. So I mean, do you consider that as a man? You would think he's a man because
that is not a man. That's not a man. In my opinion, that is not a man. That's a duck. A sitting duck at that. Yeah. All right, what's your opinion? Craze?
Well, first I wanted to touch on that word dependent. That sends like alarms and signals out, and automatically the person automatically thinks, and now you're talking about financial. So, just like what Nevaeh said, she said she wants a man to spend his money. But we're not talking about spending money. We're talking about there could be a range of things. So I think a lot of times when people get to talking about men being dependent or women being dependent, the only thing they're talking about and thinking about is the money. But it's way more than money in a relationship.
Of course, but that's the number one thing that's in a relationship.
It shouldn't be. That's my opinion, but it shouldn't be.
Now, man, you got something else to say, I could tell.
Oh, no, I was really saying, like, I brought up the money situation because a lot of people divorce and they do all types of things because finances. So finances is like kind of one of the top things in a relationship. Finance and sex. Them is the two top things to me. So like you can't be independent on sex. So like I mean he got to give you some if you got to take it, or something like that. So it's like I brought up the money because that's like the number one thing to me.
I don't know what that rattling is, but we're gonna figure it out. I got the best engineer in the world. I might have something to do with the weather or somebody's volume is too high. It's not rattling with mine. Say something, Letitia.
Yes.
Say something, Nevaeh.
Yes.
Craze.
Yo.
It's you, Craze. It's something is making it rattle. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We can still understand each other, correct?
Yes, I just don't like that thing in the back. It's like kind of like a fifth voice that we don't even see.
Oh, okay. The engineer said there's something wrong with your mic or something there, Craze. But anyway, we'll work it out. I guess I want to say now you take polls, don't you? Sometime, right, Letitia?
Yes.
Okay. in your polls, in your research and studies with your matchmaking, luxury matchmaking at that, what would you say the percentage of men wanting dependent versus independent?
I would say around 47%, honestly.
47% want dependent women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
I was thinking about close to that too, like 50-50. Every
I
man,
want to say
every
something about that. I think that's a real high number for the simple fact is like a man that be wanting a woman to be dependent on them, they be very controlling. Now that was an experience of mine. Like a
yeah,
dependent, like a man that wants some woman to be dependent. He don't want her to really do nothing but stay home and be the
yeah.
housewife while he go
A
out there and
lot
do
of
whatever
men
he
want that,
want.
believe it
It's
or
like
not. A
he want
lot
to
of
be
men
in
want
control.
that.
I can't
A
do
lot
that
of
no
men
more.
want
I
that,
did that
believe it
for
or
a
not.
minute and I can't do that. Like that's not
Okay.
me right there.
All right. Okay. Letitia, what's your definition of an independent woman?
I mean, just somebody who can take care of themselves. If they have kids, somebody can take care of the kids, take care of themselves. To me, independent woman is not somebody who makes six figures and, travels on a yacht. If she can take care of herself and her children, to me, that's independent.
Okay, what's the definition of a dependent woman, Letitia?
Somebody who depends on her man to take care of her. Somebody who brings absolutely nothing to the table, just depends on him to do everything for her hair, her upkeep. Maybe if she wants to travel, somebody who really doesn't have it, but they're not hustlers. They just want their man to take care of it.
Okay. DJ Craze, what's your definition of an independent woman?
I'm trying to switch computers.
Okay. Navea, what's your definition of an independent woman?
Me? No, let me stop. Somebody who just like they gotta drive, like they trying to work on them. You don't have to be rich, like she said. You don't have to have six figures and all that. Cause I don't have six figures, but I'm an independent woman. I could take care of myself. I have been doing it for a while, so like I'm doing pretty well. You feel me? But I'm not rich or anything like that. I think there's somebody who could hold everything down, like even in conversation, like if somebody needs your help and they want to call and talk to you, like you just a woman all the way, an independent woman all the way. Like people look up to you. And that's what I look at as an independent woman.
That's a great definition. Now, what's your definition for a dependent woman?
A dependent woman, being though I was one, but I still had my own money. I heard her say like they depend on the man for everything. No, it's like I wasn't that much in that predicament, but I wasn't working, so I was really like had only my savings, and I'm like trying to keep that savings as long as possible, so I had to depend on him fully so I won't spend all of my money and be broke within a certain amount of time, because money goes quickly. So that's what that is. So but to me, I think a dependent woman is when you need your man to do majority of everything. You really can't do much, like basically like you dependent on everything that you do is really based upon him, and I wouldn't want nothing like that.
I'm like this. If you're not an independent woman if you depend on your man for him just to do one thing. Even if it's just one thing, you're not independent because you're still dependent on the man to do one thing. Craze, what's your definition of an independent woman?
I can't do nothing yet, man.
Okay, you still working on that. All right, but anyway, somebody, I think it was Open Train of Thought, had a comment. If I could see that again, do independent women sometimes struggle to become vulnerable or accept help in the relationship?
Hell no.
They'll turn it down?
Not me.
Okay. All right. Well, we knew Letitia had to go host her event, so we appreciate her coming off of her segment and what time she did give us, and hopefully we'll get Hopefully we'll get craze up. Now, Leah,
Right.
I love your topics. You know what I'm saying? I love your topics for real. And I don't know, people might think we be fussing, but we got much love for each other, right? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Even
Most
though,
definitely.
you
We
make
don't
me
be
mad.
fussing.
I
No,
mean,
hell
because I
no.
got love for you, you can still make me mad. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I doubt if I can make you mad though.
I
But
mean, you
anyway,
made me mad on the last one. Yes, I was pretty mad.
did. Oh, all right, my bad. I apologize. Okay, well, anyway, engineer, play Navea's clip, please.
And y'all can say what y'all want to say about them brothers in the purple and gold, but name another organization standing up for Black folks around the U.S. of A. Nolan Wells, Cohen Wiley, Kendrick Johnson, Rasheem Carter. The list goes on and on and on. But y'all want to go by what these government agencies say? The same government agencies who labeled the Black Panthers a terrorist organization. The same government agencies that killed Martin Luther King, that assassinated Malcolm X too. Neither one of these men was burning crosses in people's yards, lynching people, hanging people, raping people. Never attempted to. All they fought for was equality and unity amongst the Black community. That was enough to get them labeled as threats to the U.S. government. Y'all ain't learned to play yet. Anytime a Black group, a Black organization, a Black person stands up for the Black community, promotes unity within the Black community, they are labeled a terroristic organization. They are labeled a threat to the government. They are destabilized and they are assassinated. But y'all still didn't learn to play yet. They still playing in y'all face. Because even after they do all this, it ain't until 50 or 60 years later, when everyone who was involved with it is passed away.
I want to say this before you say anything. Go ahead. Why did you pick that topic,
I
Navea?
cannot hear you.
Are you serious right now? I know the weather is bad.
And I we just throw stuff out.
Yeah, the weather is bad. My iPhone was going in and out. That's why I had to switch to this phone. She'll come back though.
Yeah,
But are
my
you
thing
ready?
is acting up. I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you good now, Navea.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it's just still rattling. We'll figure it out the next time, but we just have to deal with it tonight. Okay. Why did you pick that topic, Navea?
I told you I was bringing you back something that goes good on in the community, but it's a lot of things that go good on in the community. But the fact that they didn't found a whole lot of evidence towards that guy, that young man, Nolan Wells, that died, and they protesting and they sticking up for the Black people. I just really feel like, it uplifts my spirit to see a whole lot of Black people coming together to support each other. And that's just why I chose that.
Go back to the bed.
Okay. Well, yeah. I want to say this. Yeah, I am very proud of the fact of people getting together and trying to find out the truth about this. But the lying part of it, not from them, not the ones that's doing it, from other parties that are higher up, is making it very difficult. But if I'm not mistaken, I've seen pictures of Q dogs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's their business. I don't care what they do. I'll never belong to no organization. Believe that. But that's me personally. But isn't it true though that Q dog can what's it called? AKAs what you call it, Groove 5 Grooves, can they associate with Omega Sci-Fi at their parties and stuff? I've never seen it. I've been to many parties. What's your experience with that, DJ? Do they really support unity when they segregate themselves from other unified organizations?
No, they don't. Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that when you first mentioned it, but now it's kind of like, it's kind of like the race world. Everybody stick with their own kind. So the Q's gonna be with the Q's, Kappas with the Kappas. Now, of course, you got some intertwining. Yes, some Q's know some alphas, and some alphas know some Kappas, and this and that. But as an organization, very rarely have you ever seen. You'll probably see AKAs and Deltas probably do it more than anybody else. I've seen a lot of functions that they've done together. But I'm like you, Fizz. I haven't seen a lot of fraternity organizations collaborating, doing a lot of things together, whether it's a party or a function or a fundraiser or whatever. They pretty much all kind of stick to their own.
That's true. And you've been in the industry how long now?
40 years.
40 years, yeah. And it's just like, to me, the sororities and fraternities is a form of segregation. That's just my belief. Now, once again, this show is about beliefs and opinions. That's just my belief and opinion.
But your president is segregating. How about that?
Marlo.
Your president is segregating.
Hola.
You ain't saying
No,
nothing
we're
about
not
that.
talking. Here we go. Here we go. Marlo, we're talking about unification, I guess. We should show the clip of how the Q Dogs and various other organizations try to unite to support Nolan Wells and all of the trending topic folk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said my opinion is we really appreciate that, because the bottom line is that we try to they're trying to get down to the real deal. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get the real answer. What's your thoughts? Do you think that these organizations that are unified, are they gonna make any difference?
Within the Nolan Wells case you're talking about?
Yes.
Or just overall?
I mean, overall. Let's just say overall.
I think standing in allegiance together, if that's what you're asking,
Yeah.
in order to resolve something unknown, because we don't know what happened with Nolan Wells, is very suspicious as to what happened with him, while the friends are changing their stories. So I think altogether it does help for recognized organizations to come together in order to push the truth, because sometimes the truth is hidden if we don't have high profile personnel or people or groups standing together in order to push the narrative as to what really happened to that kid. So it's,
and like I said last on the 2 weeks ago, I was like, if it was all the black dudes and it was one white dude, it would be different. Like, people were saying this a race card, but if it was like that, they would have been locking up all of them black guys until they got the answer. Like, come on now, like, how you didn't come home? Everybody else came home but you. Like, that just don't make sense.
They had his property. They had his property.
And then when they sent his body, how they sent his body, and like, like it just so much, it like kind of irks me just talking about it, because
So
it's
what
one of us. You
I'm,
get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's one of us. Like, people.
I'm lost about the body. What did they do to his body?
So when they shipped his body, first of all, they shipped it. It was his face down. They said that it's supposed to have been faced up. Like, everybody shipped their body faced up or whatever, and then they found like he was like hit in the back of the head. Like, they found some type of strike to the head, but they can't really.
That's not true. That is not true.
What it was or whatever they said. Okay,
it's not true. That's not true at all.
That was publicized. Now, I don't the truth or
right.
not.
It was publicized. It was publicized.
It wasn't publicized that he was hitting the head. That is not true.
Hold on,
nowhere.
Craig. Oh, crazy!
No,
it was a false statement about that. But we have the autopsy. Okay, we got both autopsies. Okay, So we're going to get to that. We're going to get to Nolan Wells, all right? There is no sign of foul play on either one. On either the personal
So
or
they found blood.
They did not
No.
say it was not. They
Yeah,
said
they did not
Yes,
say it was not. They did not say it was not. Like, really, they didn't. And
It
why
said it's
would his head
undetermined.
got a blood clot, like a blood
Undetermined.
thing? Why is that? Like, you got to have a excuse, some reason it happened behind that. Like, what is the reason? Like, come on now. Like, nah. I
Okay,
mean, I'm
well-
shocked that y'all like the black people is actually, because if it was black people doing the white guy like that, it would be different. Like, everybody be like, oh yeah, they did it, yeah, they gangsters, they this. But now since it's the other way around, it's like, oh well, they didn't do this, oh they didn't find this. Like, I don't care about that. If my child did not come back, it would be problems. It would be serious problems. Ain't no way my child would leave and it would be they the only one that didn't come back. No, it would be
Okay,
issues.
what if I don't know how we got from your topic to this one, but hey, we might as well go ahead to it. All right. If your child, if it happened with black friends, because we got another case of 7
I don't care what color friends they are. I care that someone's child didn't make it home and they left with another group of kids. And thank God that my son and my daughter was well aware of traveling with friend groups that all are not friends in a friend group.
right. I mean, sometimes they
Friends with me. So sometimes it's just not always the best thing to do to travel in friend groups, especially when it's other people associated with a partner friend. So thank God it's a small group that my kids go with, or if they do go out, but I made sure I educate them on that and pay attention to your surroundings.
right. Okay, now the fact check says that the body was shipped as policy dictates. He was face up with only. Hold on, let me.
Only it should have been no missing parts. We saw that.
Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Yes, it should.
Yeah, it has to be missing parts because they had to do toxicology and all of that.
Because they had already done an autopsy in Mississippi. This is the
So I wouldn't
independent
even
autopsy.
believe the second one. I
That
wouldn't even
was
believe
prior to
nothing
that.
then. I wouldn't believe nothing. I
That was
couldn't believe
prior
it.
to that they said the lungs and throat, and they think it might have been crushed while he was in the water. So
Okay,
it's all-
Sam, can you highlight us and show us the 2 autopsies that you showed me earlier?
I seen the autopsy.
Not
report.
Sam joining. How you gonna be
Why
behind
is
the
the
scenes?
engineer on?
I know you want to be behind the scenes or on camera. Which one is
Right.
it?
Just,
Because I'm
just,
confused.
just get this. Matter of fact, they're still examining the lungs and the throat as we speak. Sam?
So my issue is this. Fizz. My issue is this with black people. We make everything a race issue, and it doesn't need to be a race issue. We're dealing with a suspicious death. They have made a suspicious death now about race. Anybody who kills somebody, in my opinion, is a fucked up person. If you just kill somebody, it has nothing to do with race.
Amen.
If it was a black person, they never talk about or when we say black on black crime, they say, or that's the way it's supposed to be. Black, we kill each other, we kill our own kind, all of this stuff.
But racism.
All I'm saying to black people is this. All I'm saying is this. Let me finish. Just let me finish. All I'm saying is this. Quit making things about race when it's not about race. This is about a suspicious murder, and we still don't know what happened. It's about a murder. It's not about race. But here comes your ambulance chaser, Ben Crump, and Al Sharpton. Now everything's about race, and we will probably never get back.
Why,
and that white lady on it too, Nancy, whatever her name is, she on it too.
Oh no,
so.
well, she's a clout chaser. She's irrelevant.
But she be on some real stuff though. Come on now, I don't care about that. You say that black people always try to bring out race and all of that stuff like that. But on top of that, like I said, if it was all black people and it was one white boy and he didn't come back home, the white people would have swore up and down the black people did something. So I don't care about all of that. I really don't.
We're not saying whether it's correct either way. If it was the other
I'm
way
just saying,
around,
like, He's
Even if
saying
it
like,
was the
oh,
other way
it's
around,
always
it
like
still would
black
be
people
wrong.
always pulling a race card. Like, no,
We
white
do.
people
We
do
play
it
it
too.
all the
White
time.
people do it too.
But you see what's so disheartening about black people, and especially you, DJ Craig, since you saying you've been in the business 40 and 50 years, for that to come out negatively out your mouth to say black people is always pulling the race card. No, black people are not always pulling the race card, because the race card is thrown in your face every damn day you leave the house.
Where?
So
Where?
white
I
people-
never experienced.
Hold
I've
on
never
one second.
experienced it.
Let me finish. So when we had DEI, how they say they want to extinguish the DEI didn't benefit not one black person. Y'all think? For whatever reason, it benefited black people, but what
I didn't think that.
No, I didn't think that. I didn't think that.
was the white woman, but the white people thought it benefited black people, which it was probably 1 to 2 percentile of black people that benefited from DEI. But for black people to say that we always pulling the race card, I don't pull the race card. If I see something negative, I see something negative, and that don't matter what community it is. But it's also
So all this is
a premise for you to be aware of your surroundings, and you can't always trust every friend group. And sometimes you do have to be more on your P's and Q's when you with another race, because you don't know their intentions. And that's
Hey, guess
common
what
sense.
though? See, that's your
That's
experience.
common sense.
I have to be more
It's
on
not my
P's.
experience. It's
Okay,
common
look,
sense.
with me and my friends and family, we more
Oh,
on
God.
P's and Q's with the black people. I'm telling you, that's true. That's true. I'm more P's and Q's when I'm around black people.
I'm telling
That's
you,
the
you gonna be
truth.
the first one when they get the when they have the thing, you gonna be the first one lynched, boy. I'm telling you, they gonna get you. They
Yes,
gonna get you and
will be.
DJ. The DJ name, I don't know his name, but the DJ over there, you and him gonna be the first ones
You
on the
know what?
list.
Because that's how ignorant they are. That's how ignorant they are.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm saying I have. You know what? I have not. I'm 65.
Crazy.
I'm 65, and all the problems I ever had in my life came from black people.
Well, I don't know where you lived at,
That's
homeboy.
true.
Exactly.
Period.
I don't know where you were at.
Exactly.
Everybody that owe me, everybody that
So
owe
all
me
your
is
problems
black.
come from
Not
Black
all
people.
my problems come from black people. I mean white people, but she was more white. Like you see that, like she was relevant. Like it's like you walk out and you see it. Like I'm in a place where it's nothing but white people, and you can see it. They look at you different. They always talking about this certain thing, like race this, race that. Is always got to be oh yeah, because you're black, that's the reason why this. Like they is the one bringing it up, so
They are.
obviously it got to be their thought as well. And I'm in a whole place. Kansas is definitely a white area. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure people know that. So it's definitely racist out here. And if people don't know that, I don't know what to tell you. But the reason why you saying that is because you might be in an all black community, and you may
Correct.
feel like you ain't been around no white people. Because
Right.
if you've been around white people, you had to experience that. Ain't no way
Hold
you
on,
gonna
no,
sit
no.
up here and say
Why
that you
do I
didn't
have?
experience
Hold
that.
on.
Ain't you?
Why do
No.
I have to experience that? To be honest, I associate with them equally. Equally. I have no.
We all
I have no problems with white folks, and you
I
can't.
don't either. I got white
Okay.
friends. I have white friends.
Nobody has problem with
Yeah.
white people.
But-
We're
but-
saying
I'm not saying
See,
that.
I
I'm not
think-
saying everybody.
I think if you look for something, you're gonna find it.
Okay, all right.
If
I'm
you
not
look
looking
for
for nothing.
racism,
I'm
you
not
gotta
looking for
find
nothing.
it's hard to explain to people that's already brainwashed.
Exactly, for
Well,
real.
guess
Yeah,
what?
really.
My
really.
brain.
I
needed-
agree with you.
My brain needed to be washed. My brain needed to be washed from the thinking of most people. All right. So I'm glad my brain was washed. DJ Craze, you was about to say something.
They say 95% of black people are Democrats.
That's not
Name
true. Not
me-
even 95% of black people is probably registered to vote or even voted.
95% of
That's
black
why
people
going
are.
with these fake demographics, okay? Because not 95% of black people are. Most
But-
of them don't even vote.
Exactly.
We talking about the
stop
ones
this.
they do.
But
We
look,
talking
all
about
right,
the
so let me
ones
ask you
they
this
do.
up
then.
here
Let-
talking about the Democrats, but Democrats and Republicans is both right. They
I agree. I agree with you.
Who is on?
If you'll
who's
let me
ahead?
speak,
It ain't
If you
black
let me,
people.
if you let me speak, I'll tell you.
Okay, go ahead, Craze.
So what I was about to say was 95% of people, black people, are Democrats. Now, like Marlo just said, we don't even have 95% of black
I'm playing.
people registered to vote. Now, what I will say to what you said about that is one of the things that has always happened in our community. Black folks have always, quote unquote, the woke black folk have always said, man, your vote don't count. Why are you wasting your time? So we've been brainwashing black people to not vote for years, forever, because their vote doesn't count. And so now all of a sudden you get Barack and you got Kamala up here. Now y'all mad because black people ain't voting. But hell, we've been telling them all their life.
Go ahead, Craze. Go ahead, Craze.
We've been telling them all their life that their vote don't count. But one thing I can assure you is that every black person in America can vote for a particular candidate that they want to. If the white folks don't vote for them, they won't win.
Well,
Right.
that's not true.
That's okay. Now the fact
That's just numbers.
It's not 95%. It's 92% of the people that do vote Democrat. That the black people that do vote are Democrats.
That's not even saying they vote. It's registered.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is that
And that's not
even if, and we could say the reason why we say that it doesn't count is because when they want to throw one, they could throw one. Because I'm telling you, Trump didn't win. He did not win. They found people up there throwing away people votes and all of that stuff like that. They had that on camera and everything, throwing people's votes away and everything. So that's what we're talking about. Whatever they want to happen. They wanted Obama
Hold on.
They wanted Obama to win so Obama could look bad, and then they put Trump in, and then they do shit. They have their own agenda. The political people is grimy. They grimy. All of them, the Democrats and the Republicans.
You do know that last week, this week they found 60,000 illegal votes. Democrats.
No, it was 6,000. It was 6,600 in New Jersey.
6,600.
Yo, I don't believe nothing in a political office. So y'all keep on believing that. I don't believe
Democratic.
Nothing.
Hold on, the Democratic Party did their own investigation and found it
I don't care. I don't trust them. I don't trust them either. So what? So what? I don't trust them.
So you don't trust nobody.
I'm not a Democrat or Republican.
Neither am I.
So it doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that.
You just said that.
Neither am I. But you got to vote for somebody. And if you tell me that you don't vote, then we don't have nothing to talk about.
No, I don't.
We can't even debate politics.
Obama was the last person I voted for.
We can't even debate politics.
No, I don't
want to debate it because I don't care about it. Because they got the upper hand. They got the upper hand. So regardless of what, and if I wanted to vote, it wouldn't have been for Trump. I know that it wouldn't have been for Trump.
That's fine, but you don't vote and you didn't vote. So you're one of the reasons Kamala didn't win.
No, I took mad people to vote. The reason why is because I couldn't vote. That's the reason why I couldn't vote.
I'm gonna tell you.
So that's the reason why I didn't vote. It's because I couldn't vote. But if I wanted to vote, it wouldn't have been for Trump. That's what I'm saying. So I had a reason behind me not voting. But if I would have voted, it wouldn't have been for Trump.
Okay, listen to this though. I don't think that if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. Let me tell you why. I don't vote because I'm not for religious beliefs. I'm not going to tell God that I'm going to put faith in human being versus him. Because really, I don't care who win. I'm going to win. Ain't no man going to dictate the quality of my life. Not even an alien. I don't care what race or what party it is. I think it should just be.
I knew you was from another planet. I knew you was from another planet.
For real. You just not finding out shit. No. Hey, I don't. But I still have a right to voice my opinion. Just because Definitely. You don't have to vote to voice your opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
but like I said, I don't care who it is. They're not going to dictate the quality of my life. Only you can do that. Not no Democratic Party, not no Republican Party. If they try to hold you down, you
dictated because if so many things is skyrocketing and people don't have the affordability they had in order to live comfortably, it does dictate it.
No, they ain't going harder. They're not going hard
But you're
enough.
right about that. You definitely right about that.
They're not going hard enough.
Somebody commented and said the black vote no longer matters. Kamala received more than 80% of the black vote. She not only lost the popular vote, but the swing states also.
And that's true.
That ain't saying the black vote don't matter. Again,
black votes don't matter. I mean, votes don't matter. As far as
because, like I said, if they want, they choose who they want to win, regardless of what. Like, if you like vote, like they gonna, like they know they have their own agenda. That's what I said. They have their own agenda. They choose their presidents. Even though we vote, yes, it may help a little bit. But on top of that, if they don't want that to happen, it's not going to happen. Period. That's just it. Period.
Well, at least you
got the control.
At least you admitted that Obama was chosen. Anyway, he was chosen.
Because a lot of people won't even admit that.
A lot of people won't even admit that.
Yeah. I really believe. No. But on top of that, it was a lot of black people voting though. Like he won, but they gave it to him. They could have took it away.
They could have taken it away. Say it again, not me. They could have took it away, right?
Yeah, they could have, but they didn't because they wanted to put him in that position so people could talk about him. So
Listen,
I believe that. Yeah,
it's not happenstance that Barack Obama was a child when he became the quote unquote like little nephew to George Bush.
I mean, but
he was chosen a long time ago.
As presidents anyway, Barack Obama was the coolest, finest, energetic president that you could have. All these other motherfuckers sleeping on TV and they doing all types of old shit. Like, we need some young presidents. Like, what?
Because guess what? If Obama was their age and did more like they did, Obama ain't do shit.
Obama did a lot. Come on now.
Name one thing he did. Name one thing.
Everything he could. Everything he could do. Everything he could do.
What? Name one thing.
I'm not. No. Because you're not going to do that. You're not going to.
I know he's your Messiah. I know he's your Messiah and Savior. Well,
I mean, Trump is yours. Obama will be mine. Okay.
Hey, Trump's not my president. Obama definitely wasn't my president.
Okay, what's the next
Nobody's my president.
What?
Okay.
You said Trump is not your president, but
No,
Obama
he's not
definitely
my president.
wasn't.
Trump my winner.
You whack as hell.
Trump,
Like, you is
Trump
whack.
is my winner. He is my winner.
God. Yeah, go ahead. Because you brainwashed. Okay, you brainwashed the graham crackers. That's when you start calling them graham crackers.
I told you that's a compliment saying I'm brainwashed. My brain needed washing.
What's the next topic?
Yours?
Yeah.
Yours?
Let's go.
Yeah, no. We should stay on that topic because y'all trying to hide.
Go ahead.
You can't talk about their Black Messiah craze. You can't talk about their Black Messiah. They Savior.
Yeah, I don't care how you put it, but no, you're not gonna do that.
What was your topic, Marlo? I believe it was something about it's something racist. You can believe that, but go ahead.
No, I don't talk.
What was your topic? I know my engineer know what it is. Play her clips, engineer Sam, please. This is fun.
Do if another parent, a stranger, attacked your child because their kid is losing.
Back up. She came on the mat and grabbed the kid. Who did? She grabbed our kid. Who did? That's what the young lady. I know. Kid like that. I swear. That's what the ref is for. Don't touch no kid. Hey, I don't know. Okay. Harry, you know, okay, we got it. We got it. It's okay. Yeah, but you don't want to keep moving forward. Go ahead. I'll talk to you. Okay. Yeah. I guess she didn't mean it, but she came on the mat, which should have been done.
I understand it. Okay, but we can't have people keep getting aggressive.
Did y'all?
Okay, now, based on this video, I didn't see no attack. I seen a mother pulling a boy off of her son because her son was getting his ass beat.
Mhm.
That's all I seen. No attack.
Okay,
But,
this is
but
my
hold
video
on. Hold on. No attack. All right. But we, some people like to use the words that's not appropriate to make a point, turn everything racist. I believe she would have done that if it was a white boy beating her son's ass. Her son's neck was twisted so far and bent so back, I would have went and got my son too and said, tap out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, based on this video, okay, what additional context is needed before determining whether the incident was racially motivated? How did you get racial motivation out of that clip?
Okay, so first of all, people use these things for clickbait. That's all it was. If they put races up there, you're gonna look at the video and see what really happened. So my thing, the reason why I showed this video is maternal instinct. So yes, the mother got excited. She couldn't control her emotions. She saw a little boy being pinned down by another little kid, and she reached in to pull the kid off, which is a no-no. Either you feel as though your kid tough enough to play in these sports or they're not. And they shouldn't have been that close to the match where she could reach in and touch someone else's kid. But the second part is I have a problem with her touching somebody else's child. And the second part, I have a problem with that guard pretending he didn't see that lady pull that child. And then you want to talk about aggression.
Right.
I can't have people getting out there being aggressive. No, the lady was aggressive by pulling that other child's leg.
Right.
Let me put it this way: if my son was wrestling somebody, I would simply have him tap out. But if I see my son neck bent back like that boy's was, he was getting his ass drugged. He was getting drugged.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. He was getting drugged. That black boy was whipping his ass. All right. I don't care what color that boy was that was whipping my son's ass. I would have separated them too.
Yeah,
but that's not your place, though. That's
not your place, Fitz. That's not what we need parents to do when you're just because your child is losing.
That's what it is. You just
not because he's losing, Praise. Not because he's losing, but the fact of he could be getting hurt. That referee did not end that fight in a proper amount of time.
All he did was had him in a hold.
I have to see. Can you show the video again? Can we see it again? Because it was kind of quick. I want to see the video again.
His head, that boy, watch that boy's head bent way back, man. Neck about to break.
I just saw a wrestling match, and one was on top, and somebody was losing. Yep. That's what I saw.
Yep.
And then the mama didn't want her child to lose, so she did what she did. And more, we got parents coming out the damn stands. I'm a sports announcer. I'm a high school sports announcer. I'm contracted for Jordan High School. I announce all the football and basketball games. We've never had an incident like that at Jordan, but we have had incidents against teams that we've been playing that parents feel that it's okay to come out the stands onto the playing field. And that's not, we can't have that by no circumstance.
Just how it's a barrier.
Did y'all notice that the referee?
Can we see the video?
Yeah, he was a young boy too. Sam, if you don't mind pulling up one more time so we can see. Look at the age of the referee.
Do if another parent, a stranger, attacked your child because their kid is losing.
Back up.
She came on the mat and grabbed the kid.
Who did?
She grabbed our kid.
Who did?
That's what the young lady. I know.
Kid like that. I swear
That's what the ref is for. Don't touch no kids. Hey,
Hey, you know, we got it.
I'm going to get everybody.
We got it.
Take it
It's
one
okay.
at a time. Yeah, but you're the one that keeps moving
Go
forward.
ahead. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess she didn't mean it, but she came on the mat, which shouldn't have been done.
I understand that. Okay, but we can't have people keep getting aggressive.
Did y'all?
People keep getting aggressive. That's the part that aggravates
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm like you, Marlo. I'm wondering, like, what the hell was this security guard? Look, how did he not know that she came on the mat? You talking about who did? Like he was just totally in the dark.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know what angle he was looking at, though. We don't know what angle he was looking at.
Seeing that,
all I'm saying is, I think, did y'all see how young that referee was? He was a young boy, maybe high school.
It doesn't matter. That's a sport, though. That's a sport. You put your son in a sport, it's supposed to be like that.
That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, once you're pinned, and that's it.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
No, it's not it. No, it's not.
That's not it.
You got to count
when
down.
he see that you're not being able to get up or do anything, then he may stop it. But it's going to be a few minutes, a few seconds after that. It's not going to be right then and there. Like he going to wait for a minute to see that. Now I watch stuff like that, and she should not have touched them. She should not have did that.
The young man in question, he was undefeated. The woman interfered and caused her son to be disqualified, which removed a loss from his record. Well, I could see the disqualification, because she interfered. But I mean,
she did that on purpose. It would have been war out there. I would have smacked her. Like
Marlo said, though. Like Marlo said, maternal instincts kicked in.
That's right.
And that lady seen her son bent like a pretzel. And
she should never put him in that.
Okay, but.
You know what I'm saying? That's like you going to the UFC and all that. You see blood dripping from your. You mad, but you can't do nothing about it because you know that's the sport. Like ain't no way I'm gonna watch my daughter. Yes, and soon as she come back, I'm gonna tell her the wrongs that she did and all that. I'm gonna be mad. Yes, I am. I may be close to doing something, but I'm not gonna go there because that's the sport. You do not go and do that. Like no, that would start a war. I'll be sitting up here trying to UFC your ass for doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like you will be wrestling. Like what?
And then you can see the other people's side too, because they're looking at it like you interfered with their son winning or anything, or why you even touching my son, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now my daughter, she wants to do gymnastics. It's too many injuries in gymnastics, so I got her in dance. You know, we made an agreement.
You yourself in dance?
But not as much as gymnastics. I did my research, believe that. Yeah, the triple beam and all that. Yeah. Triple beam and all that. What's that other one where you run and jump up and
But look, hey, Fizz, but what you might have taken her Olympic moment away from her.
Yep.
No. See, but Olympians don't get paid. Believe that. All they get is one. They get a few commercials, and then after that, it's a wrap. They got to wait another 4 years for another. No. So, but Marlo, no, but my daughter loves dancing more than gymnastics. She just wanted to do that too, but I didn't want her to get too far away from her education too. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I got her in dance, and it's much safer. I did my research. Marlo, so was that racially motivated or was that more maternal?
It's maternal. I just wanted to show that sometimes things say racist, but it's just clickbait for you to watch. A lot of things is mistitled on social media and everywhere else.
Yeah.
Exactly. It pulls you in to watch the video. So I submitted the video to show you that it really wasn't racist, but it was a misunderstanding, even with the security guard and his phrases he used, which I would have cussed his ass out if he said that.
Exactly.
To me. Because I'm gonna tell you now, believe it or not, but that racism, hollering that racism, that's big money.
Mm-hmm.
That's big money. They get paid to call everything racist. They get paid to call everything racist, and they get
but I wouldn't consider that as racist. I just feel like the mom just did the wrong thing. I don't care. She could have been a black mom that did that. I would have been mad as hell. Like it doesn't matter about that part.
Right.
Yep, that's right. Y'all know my motto. I don't care if it's an alien. If she hurt my daughter, they're gonna have a Chinese name, one gone. Uh-huh.
I mean, like, what? They don't put it in no sport like that because you gotta play the sport.
Right.
Period.
The mama shouldn't have had him in that sport. But if I'm not mistaken, the boy that was getting his ass whipped was supposed to be undefeated. You know,
He ran up on the right motherfucker.
Yep. Open train of thought said. Open train of thought said. FYI, it wasn't a school event. It was just a recreational wrestling tournament for ages 7 through 9. So
it's still regardless. It was children.
Yeah, it's still regardless. I don't fault the mother. I don't fault nobody in that because I think the security guard tried to de-escalate any violence.
Yeah, but I ain't feeling that security guard though, because he come in talking about who she did what, and like everybody in the fucking gym can see what that damn mom did.
Yeah,
and he act like he oblivious to what's going on.
Yeah,
and then said something smart like, "I don't like this impression." I would have lit him on fire.
I know, right? I would have been extra on that part for real. Like I'm looking like. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I beg. I apologize to Annette H. She said our ancestors died for our right to vote. But guess what? Our ancestors are dead and stinking. Dead and stinking. What that got to do with anything? We also have a right.
Because don't do that because what we got going on today is because of them. So don't do that because when we pass away, whatever we do is going to affect our people, and we're going to be ancestors. So don't do that.
Right. All right, then when I'm gone, I'm gone. Period.
Okay, but still, that don't mean that you didn't make a difference, though. That don't mean that you didn't make a difference.
But we also have a right not to vote.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not saying about the not to vote. I know that. I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying like you so talking about they dad is thinking and all that stuff like that. You could have left that out.
Thinking, that's what.
You could have left that out. You could have left that out though.
No, I'll keep it real. I don't pull no punches. You know that. You know I don't pull no punches. I don't pull no punches. But anyway, thank you, Annette. Sorry we missed it earlier. Okay, Craze.
Yo,
let's get to your meat. What you cooked? Play DJ Craze meal. Engineer.
Instead of trying to interrupt the show, engineer, play that video.
No, I wish she had came on. I wish she had came on. Our ratings would have went up.
I want to see this video.
Your ratings would have went up because Sam.
If he had came on, ratings would have said, "Boom!" We all. Hey, by the way, y'all, we had
United Cajun.
No, is that Craze?
Yeah, huh?
That's not yours, Craze, right? What was yours, Craze?
Putting people in office.
Right.
I knew I had to deal with something with white people.
Actually, it doesn't.
Actually, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. I gotta see it though. Okay, I must have spoke too soon.
You did.
Hey, Craig, let me grab Craig's video. He said it's not pulling up. Let me grab it from here and send it to there. Okay.
Craig should do a segment on how to be a DJ.
You sent it to the topics group, right, Craig?
Man, I don't. You don't start me the line.
Yeah. You sent it to the topic.
It must not be meant for us to hear this topic.
Oh no, it's a very important topic. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. Pow. Just sent it to the engineer. My engineer's so good. Watch it pop up momentarily. But I wish he would come on. Shoot, hey, by the way, y'all, we had 25 million viewers in 7 years, and we got 43.4 subscribers. And
that's good.
And next week we're moving over back to global because we got so much stuff on there, and then it's gonna generate.
But not next week because you do it every 2 weeks now.
Right. The next show.
Yeah.
Okay, I just sent it to him. It's gonna take him a few seconds to. But why did you pick that topic anyway? Before he pull it up. Crazy.
Well, because me personally, I'm sick and tired of putting people in office who clearly don't have the best interests of America at their heart. And I don't understand how a person could live in America, be in America, make money in America, do all the great things in America, and then talk more shit about America as if like it's the worst country on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's happening is we got people that are being put into office. I shared, I think it was the Van Jones clip that I sent you. I think that was it. I can't remember, but it has gotten so bad now that even Van Jones is pissed. He's like, yo, it's totally out of control.
Who are we referring to?
Huh?
Who are we referring to?
People that they're putting into office. There are several people they're trying to put in office. Mom Donnie is one.
Trump, because that's the number one person. He the president.
Okay,
but he's all about America. So that's not it.
He's all about America.
Hey, Craze.
What? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hold on 1 second. Craze. He said in order for him to play that clip,
I'm so glad they got us at the bottom because
that's insane.
Like what?
Yo,
oh my.
Y'all listen, y'all letting y'all feelings get in the way of fact.
I'm not.
I said.
Like,
if you will listen,
I don't want to listen to that.
Then get off.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stay on because that's what I gotta write to stay on and say what I gotta say.
Well, then listen. You ain't the only one who got something to say.
Yeah, come on,
all I'm saying is that I don't want to hear.
Listen, so get off if you don't want to listen. Get off if you don't want to listen.
If you don't want to listen,
but you ain't gonna sit here and talk shit to me like I ain't nothing, and you the queen in here.
Hold on, y'all. He let you speak your topic.
I mean, really,
have the common courtesy to let him say what he want to say.
Just because you don't like it,
if you don't want to hear
play the video yet.
I don't have the fucking video.
I'm talking about Sergio, sir. DJ, whatever your name is.
Please, one at a time. He said that he can't play the clip. So what he's going to do is get the originator of that clip, Van Jones, and play it from that because he can't.
Okay, well, go ahead and say what you got to say.
Hold on. He can't use your clip, Craze, because y'all not friends, right?
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so. With that being said, Sam, if you got Van Jones' clip, you can go ahead and play it.
Because President Trump is for America.
What?
You know what? Until
like, oh my God, like that is crazy.
Hold on. Until he pulls that clip up, how do y'all feel about foreigners being government officials in the United States?
What can we do?
Which is what I'm talking about.
Right.
We're all foreigners, right? That's what they said.
No, hold on.
I'm not a foreigner.
Okay. Let me rephrase.
I'm from Africa, right?
Let me rephrase that. People that are not American bred.
Who's to say who's not American bred?
Exactly.
I was born here. I'm an American.
Yeah, we're talking about AOC, Madame. Do you feel that they should govern?
Who is the one that's?
Y'all don't get up off my line talking about the governor of New York. If y'all don't get up off my line, you got it.
He's not the governor.
What are you talking about? We talking about governor. We talking about the mayor.
You talking about the mayor of New York, Madame, the Indian.
Right. You just said governor.
Y'all can have the man of Tesla. Y'all can have the man of Tesla who is an immigrant on the side of Trump. Okay.
No, but he's not holding no. He's not holding no government.
He ain't in no office.
He's running it behind the scenes, just like your engineer is running it behind the scenes. That's what.
There's so many people behind the scenes running shit with money.
Like
you think he's the only billionaire? You think? Do you think this thing?
I'm telling you.
I want to say this. He said he found. All right. Let's say this. Nobody can get nothing out of this conversation if everybody trying to talk over everybody.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Please do. Play the clip. Play the clip, Sam, please. That's so disrespectful.
Yep.
You the one doing it.
I know. I said yep.
But Nevaeh looked pretty today. I like the hair and the red. That's right, girl. Swing.
Thank you. And you look gorgeous too, Queen. Like what?
America. Right.
He said it's uploading now, guys. But that is so basically what you were saying is you wanted to talk about electing people into office that don't have America's best interests at heart. And
that's it. Period. I don't give a fuck who they are. It's like why would you want to be in office if you don't want to have the best?
Marlo, come on.
If you don't want to have
Go ahead, Craze. He did not interrupt you one time, Marlo.
I'm not interrupting first.
If you don't want to have the best interest for the city, the state, the country that you're in, like, why would you do shit to undermine, regardless? Nobody has to like Trump. You don't have to like him. Nobody's asking you to like Trump. But whether you like him or not, he is the president of the United States. Why would you go to undermine what the president of the United States is doing in Iran and talk about arresting the Netanyahu, who is an ally to America? He is an ally to America.
So he had to take that back, though. He had to take that back.
I know he had to take it back, but my point is he's still the mayor. He's still in office. He still has power. And make no mistake about it, Mom Donnie is probably going to run for Senate or for president or whatever. He's kind of like that leader in the Democratic Party right now.
No, my point is he's a socialist.
That's fine. My point is he does not have the best interest of America when he's talking. No, in his actions. He just doesn't. And this is the man that you give power to. And we're giving more and more power to people who don't have America's interests at heart. AOC, she's not about America. She wants to have everything else. Now, I mean, they're burning the American flag. You are part of the U.S. Senate, and you're part of a group and organization that think it's cool to burn the American flag. That's not cool. Whether you like it or not, it's not cool.
But it's not good. But
fuck America. When Trump got into this motherfucking office, who the fuck is America? Like, he got the motherfucking Tesla nigga running his shit behind the fucking closed doors. He's a fucking immigrant. He's fucking pushing every fucking thing. He the one fucking paying for all of the stuff. And that's why Trump is fucking president now. So to sit up here and say all of that, they don't got it in our best interest either. So I don't.
I didn't say our best interest. I didn't say our best interest.
I'll be going.
I said America.
What it is.
I said America. See, you're in your feelings. I'm talking facts. You're talking feelings.
No, I'm talking real talk.
All right, so I got some stuff I want to get off my chest. I am tired of a set of people on the very far left in the Democratic Party, my party, telling us that in order for us to be progressives, we now have to believe ideas and support ideas that are completely nuts. I am a progressive Democrat. In other words, everything that's good in our party, I believe in, have believed in for a long time. Do I want universal health care, Medicare for all, whatever you want to call it? Absolutely. There's nobody more committed to criminal justice reform than me, ecological solutions, the whole deal. These are our ideals as progressives. We should fight for them. We need them now more than ever. But what does that have to do with supporting Hamas? What does that have to do with putting up candidates who say we should have no police, no prisons, we can't deport anybody, even if they commit rape or murder, Israel shouldn't exist? These are terrible ideas. These are awful ideas. Where did these ideas even come from? If we want people to join this party, when people come to the party, you want to give them a wonderful punch bowl of wonderful ideas like this. Who is putting the poop in the punch bowl? Bruh. Why are these ideas in our punch bowl? These are regressive ideas. Now, if you lived in a world where there were no police and no prisons, so that in your neighborhood, any gang member, terrorist, pedophile, Klan member could do whatever they wanted to, is that progress or regress? If you lived in a world where we said, well, you can be a terrorist if you want to, as long as you feel oppressed, and anybody get blown up at any time and people will make excuses for it. Is that a better world? Is that progress? Or is that regressing to a lawless, chaotic state? If we lived in a world where people could literally get elected to office with the only qualification being that they went and celebrated a mass murder of Israelis, if all elected officials celebrated mass murders, is that a better world or a worse world? These are not progressive ideas. These are regressive ideas. And I'm old enough to know the difference. And you're smart enough to know the difference. Ideas that make the world better, that help us progress to a better place. Those are the ideals of the Democratic Party. Ideas that are literally insane, nutty, moronic, dangerous, bigoted, are not progressive. They're regressive, and they should not be in our party. The people who are promoting these nutty, crazy, backwards ideas are party poopers. Literally, they're coming to the party and pooping in our punch bowl, and they need to stop.
Before we say anything, from now on, for the sake of the show, I don't want the show to seem like it's argumentative or whatever. And I want it to be respectful, and I want people to get out of it. And we see all of the comments that we get. We got a hell of a lot of viewers. I like to encourage the viewers to like, subscribe, join, and share, and comment. And if you would like to come in, we will send you the link to join the live broadcast. So from now on, when I designate somebody their topic and they talking, everybody else will be muted except for me and the person with their topic. Okay, so you could jab all you want to, we won't hear you. All right.
That's a good thing.
Praise. Why did you choose that topic? What was your main purpose in choosing that topic?
Because of really, Mamdani was the main one who came to my mind as he was, going through his little spiel there. But there are so many candidates that are out there now, like right now, currently, that are running. They're literally running on the campaign that they are against America. Like once they get into office, they are going to do things that are against the interests of whatever the interest of America is. Not that, and that's why I always say to people, let's just go off of facts, not feelings. I might feel a certain way, but the facts are the facts, regardless as to how I feel. I always say the fact doesn't change just because you got offended. Okay, so we're going to deal with facts over feelings, but there are people that are in line right now. They're running. They're candidates, and I'm talking about for this. What is it? Midterm vote or whatever. It's people on the ticket that clearly are against America. They talk about burning of the American flag. I don't even understand how you can run for a Senate office and in the same breath talk about burning the American flag.
And what about AOC defending? What about AOC defending the Somalians that robbed Americans of billions of dollars?
Billions of dollars.
Fake healthcare and fake childcare.
But what about Trump robbing us for this trillion that he needs to fight the war?
Hey,
like,
Sam,
I just want to know that.
Please. Sam, mute her, please. Marlo, do you have any example of anybody that you feel
You can mute me. I don't give a
that feel that that you feel that does not represent America? Any politician that you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, immigrant.
What? So first of all,
I'm asking you immigrant. I'm gonna ask you immigrant first, and then I'm gonna ask you about this.
I don't know what people that may have migrated here that is now a citizen and has been afforded the opportunity to run for any of these political parties or be in political positions in which they help make decisions or design laws, rules, and regulations. But I'm going to tell you that I feel as though Trump does not stand for America.
Exactly.
He's our commander-in-chief. He is the leader, and people are following his lead. So lead by example. When you set out bad examples, false examples, threatening, terroristic examples, that's who's going to follow. because you're the leader putting all of these ideologies in people's heads, all of these paths, all these wrongdoings in people's heads. So that's who you're going to get to run. But for to talk about the mayor, governor, secretary of New York, he's doing a damn good job. He's
talking about Mandami. He wants to put. He wants
New York. He's doing the right things. He's not tearing up New York.
But he wants the police defunded. What you gonna do without the police?
He wants police defunded.
Fuck the police.
That's what he said. The police defunded, ICE defunded. He wants free bus rides.
But aren't y'all talking over me?
Hold on, it's Marlo. I was talking to Marlo, praise. Hold on, I'm coming back to you.
No, when people are saying, and I haven't heard him ever say defunding police, but when you have, and New York police, they need to be heavy. Up north police need to be heavy because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of crime. It has reduced some. It's gotten better. But all of these states need to be able to fund police departments, but not overfund them. And ICE, which is part of DHS, who are these people? Because why are they masked? If they're really if they are really DJJ officers, Department of Justice, they have gone through the proper training, they take the test, they have gone through a 6-month course, which whatever police locality or state police, and now they're out there policing. That's something different. But these people going out here, we don't even know who the hell they are. They wearing masks.
ICE has to be trained, and they have to protect.
We don't know anything. We don't know who these people are.
They have to protect their identity. They have to protect their identity, Marlo, because their families have been threatened.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How if we don't know who
their families?
Exactly. Like what?
No. Okay, let's use the example of the hotel in Chicago. When they were staying in a hotel in Chicago, they didn't wear their mask. So people seen who some officers were, and several of them officers' family have been threatened and even had Molotov cocktails thrown at their houses. Okay, so
but they don't hear that, they don't see that, and they don't want to talk about it.
I know an ICE agent, and he told me that every time he travel out like far away from where he's at. So how they know all of this? Because he said he goes to other countries, other cities, all of this stuff. So how do they know that? Like, how would they know that? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's lies. That's lies.
They can pull anybody. They can pull anybody up with social media, with anybody's social media face recognition.
No, if their identity is not
face recognition.
They don't understand that, obviously.
We
know about face recognition.
You can take a face,
but she just asked how.
What?
We're trying to say that there's not no possible way that motherfuckers is watching out somewhere else and just like, oh, that's Craig right there. Oh,
no, they got to do their research.
Like, come on.
No,
now.
they have to do their research. Yeah. Somebody could take your face, put it in a database, and find you.
Okay.
Okay.
It ain't hard.
That ain't hard.
You could do a DJ Craze and Fitz.
I know.
No.
I need to put your face in the database, right?
I can't do it.
I need to put your face in the database, right? That's what you're trying to tell me, because now I'm ready to pop off. I'm like ready to pop off right now, like, because I'm mad. So I'm ready to pop off.
The matter of fact, the terminology for it is called doxing.
Nobody cares about that.
Anybody can be doxed. Anybody can be doxxed.
We don't. But what I'm saying is, I rent cars to ICE agents. They come through the airport all the time, but they are miles, like she said, miles and miles away from home. They are on assignment away from their home.
They are.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
I'm still talking to him to this day, and he tell me all of the places. It is way far from where he live at. Like, he is totally like so far, and I'm looking like, Dad, you there? Like, you there? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's so many other places. Like, how do they know that? Like, no.
Can I ask you a quick question? Can I ask you a quick question, Nevaeh? How far does the internet reach?
What does it matter?
Because she said he's far. He's way over here. He's way so far away.
How can they make it seem like they so like they so in like it's so like easy to get them. Like you got to really be trying to research a person to find.
And they
that.
do.
Like you're
And they
not
do
going to
that.
just find an ICE
They
agent
do that.
and threaten
They
their
do that.
family like that. You're not going to just do that like that. Like no.
Yes, they
not.
do.
They do it. They
Okay.
do it. They do it
It's
all
too
the time.
many of them. It's too many of them. It's too many of them. But okay, if that's what you say, Mr. DJ, then that's what it is.
Thank you.
Last night, a DJ saved your life. Hey.
He ain't saved my damn life.
I. But anyway, anybody can be doxxed. If they dox me, all they're gonna say is that's a opinionated person, ground cracker.
Definitely a ground cracker.
A ground cracker.
Yeah, definitely. That should be at the top of the list. Put that at the thing. That should be the title right now at the top.
King Coon.
He's hate.
Yeah, and so that one too.
And Grandpa Tom.
Oh
Graham
yeah,
cracker is the best one to me. Put that.
You
at
can't
the
make
top.
you can't make a s'mores without a graham cracker. Believe that. All right, going on to the next
people
thing.
don't like s'mores.
You can't make a s'mores without a graham cracker. All right. Oh wow. All right. All right. Here, the next topic, y'all guys, is
Lord.
Yeah.
We got to skip Javon's because he had an emergency.
Where
So,
my little boyfriend Adam?
Adam is in another state right now building his business, so he's very busy. All right, about 10, 15, the unity of sororities. We did, we just about covered all of them except for, let's see.
Where Val?
Val said her power and everything is out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the rest of the Tate brothers.
Yeah, we need Val up in here because Val is a
that was her topic, but she not here. Okay,
we can do it.
I believe Val sent a clip about the Tate brothers arrest. Can you play that, please?
Them some jerks anyway.
Let me clear up this news you're seeing on the timeline. The British state has accused me of a crime. They said 15 years ago I did something I wasn't supposed to do and I'm a criminal. But they won't tell me who against. They won't tell me where it happened. They won't tell me when it happened. They just said 15 years ago you did a crime. And I said, okay, against who? We're not telling you. In case you tweet it. Why would I tweet it? What are you talking about? Tell me who I committed this crime against so I can defend myself. Nope. We're not going to let you defend yourself. You're accused of a crime. You're charged with a crime. We won't tell you who against. And I said, well, then how do I put a defense together? And they said, well, if you come to England, we'll tell you. I said, sure, I'll come to England. No problem. All I want to know is, can you guarantee I will not be remanded in custody? They said, no, we're not going to guarantee you that. If you come to England, there's a strong chance you're going to go to Belmarsh, remanded in custody for years, pre-trial. And I'm like, so you are accusing me of a crime. You've issued a warrant. You won't tell me who the crime was committed against, if they even exist, because they don't. These are made-up victims, completely made up. They have people hiding behind anonymity and just attacking me, demanding millions of euros, millions of dollars for things that happened in 2009. Nobody's telling me what these things are. Nobody's telling me who these people are. Nobody's telling me when they happened, where they happened, nothing. And they're saying if I go to jail, they'll tell me, but I have to fly to England and put myself in jail. And I know you're wondering, how come when Britain, as it collapses, it doesn't give a fuck about grooming gangs, doesn't give a fuck about the stabbings, doesn't care about the drugs on the street, doesn't care about any of the real crime, how come they keep talking about Andrew Tate? That's because I highlight the problems with the country.
Okay.
I don't care about that.
Sam, I believe she had another clip showing the arrest of them, and
he showed it.
We're gonna start with you, Craze. What were they charged with? Wasn't it for pedophilia and human trafficking? Pedophilia. Craze.
He frozen.
Okay, Marlo, what were they?
That's good.
we got a bad song here, y'all. So Well, Marlo. So your recollection, Marlo, what were they accused and charged with?
All I heard was something about pedophilia, sex trafficking, things of that nature. But I really don't follow those people on social media. So something happened from their country, and I think they, relocated here and became these great big influencers and making lots of money. So now, just like they do with every other minority that they feel as though they can extort money from, they're going to make up some type of story. I don't know if it's made up, but like the guy said, he want to know when. This is from almost 20 years ago, and now you're bringing this up, and he has no idea what it's about. They gave him no back information, but yet they want him to turn himself in and go to some prison. Hey, lovely.
Hey, pretty girl.
Yeah, but check it out. Why are they fighting extradition? Hey, Craze, you still froze?
No, I'm not froze. The thing was spinning.
Yeah,
so I didn't hear what you did.
It's because of the weather up here. They said because you got hex. They said they put a.
Yeah, I was about to say that was like a thing that was meant to happen.
That's what it was. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
What's the deal with the Tate brothers, Crazy?
I have no earthly idea. And honestly, I have no. I know they got arrested for sex trafficking or something like that. And quite honestly, I don't even know who they are.
Me either. I just see them. I know they're arrogant. Every once in a while, they pop up on the timeline. Some nice looking tall guys, but they kind of
that's what I was about to say. They kind of sexy. Like he was looking sexy though, but on top of that, like if you sex trafficking, that's crazy work to me. But
yeah,
some people do things out of just trying to make money. So I don't know. It just looked like a money scheme to me.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what? Every country in Europe has a case against them, so everybody can't be lying. Okay, and then too, why would you fight extradition if you're innocent?
Because you're not gonna send me over to another country and lock me up.
Exactly.
I don't know what's their home country, but I would fight extradition too.
Yeah, but they're in the UK, all right, and UK is part of the United States, allies with the United States. Wouldn't you want to clear your name?
Not if they're gonna put me in jail.
I would want to clear my name at home though, like not nowhere in no, it got to be at home.
And that makes sense.
America sit up there so quickly.
Listen,
and lock somebody up to try to extradite. Now something else is going on. So somebody else want to extort money. Somebody of high power want to extort money from the people. They got dibs on somebody's personal effects that they're putting out there on mainstream, and somebody don't like it.
Yeah, and then too over there, once you go to jail over there is no bond until your court date.
But another thing I want to say before we even shut it down, because they sitting up here making a big deal out of this, but they still ain't talking about that Epstein file. Like, what's going on with that? Because that was a sex trafficking thing too. So, like, y'all talking about something over there across seas, and we talk about something that's happening here. So, like, why is y'all worried about that?
Okay,
Epstein is dead.
Huh? What'd you say, Grace?
Epstein is dead, and they just found another dead person yesterday.
Dead to me, it's not dead.
Well, that's you. That's your feelings. Again, we talking about facts.
No, it's not feelings, because for one, like, nigga, why is people is getting away with stuff that they don't supposed to be getting away with? So you sitting to say it's dead, like it's dead to y'all because y'all sit up here and y'all represent Trump. So of course
listen.
To y'all.
Hold
on. Got it in our head.
Yeah, see, this is how lies and rumors get started, because that's not what I said. That is not what I said.
That's not what I said. Epstein is dead.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Epstein is dead. She's talking about the case files and people that's associated with them case files.
Right, but I'm talking about the person. And I said another person was found dead yesterday.
But you said, well, Epstein is dead, meaning the files should be dead and we shouldn't.
That's not what I said. I said I didn't say the files should be dead. I didn't say the files should be dead.
Hey, now
I'm talking about the overall. I already know the man
wipe
is
your
dead.
mouth.
I'm talking about the overall situation. I'm not talking about
wipe your mouth. You got saliva hanging down.
It ain't no saliva, nigga. Like what? Like what? What you talking about? Like
That's right. Get
Okay.
on. You talking
Exactly. Like what?
Okay,
It may be a
Marlo,
lemon. What a
Marlo,
lemon?
check
Because
this
I
out.
just ate a lemon. Like what you trying to say is a lemon on the side of my
No,
lip?
I don't know what it is. It looked like a rabbit dog. That's all I'm saying. It looked like a rabbit
Okay, no,
dog.
it looked like you popping off. That's what it
Hey,
looked like.
hey, Marlo, if all your friends, all your allies, all your friends came to you and said, look, these boys did this to my daughters. Can you help me get them justice by sending them back to their country? What would you do? These are your friends. Now,
Wait a
your
minute.
friends and family.
Wait a minute. First, let's go back to you apologizing for saying that girl looked like a rabid dog. Now that's
Oh, no, that's my dog.
But we're not doing that. We're not.
That's my dog. We talk like that on the phone. When we're talking on the phone, we talk shit to each other. She going to go check. I shouldn't have let her. She left and went and go check. I was just playing with her.
But you saying that somebody did something to my daughter and I want them extra?
No. Yeah, your family and friends who had your back for how long? Them countries been allies with us, Craves? Decades. Okay,
Decades.
And they said, "Look, Marlo, I need your help in getting them extradited so they could face their justice. Would you help them?"
As a government, or you talking about as a friend?
No, you personally.
And if it was my daughter?
If it was your friends' daughters, your friends and family members' daughters, if it was your friends and family members' daughters, and all of their family that had your back for decades, ask you, I need you to help me get these persons extradited and face the justice. Would you help your family and friends?
The only thing I can do is hold them and get their statement because I don't know the whole truth. So I can't, I wouldn't want to take responsibility of somebody else's livelihood, knowing how some of these countries do people when they get to jail. It's not the same type of jails here in America, which America needs to be that way. But somebody said that they remind me of Rock on rate.
Yeah, he's talking about Navea. I was just saying, me and Navea talk to each other like this all
You
the
was
time.
popping off to me because I was going for a second and I had to use the bathroom. So you said something about me?
Nah, we talking nice about you. I told you, I said,
I can't answer that.
Because I heard her say something. Let
Marlo finish it. Navea, hold on, Marlo. What would you do if that happened?
I can't answer that because it's just not making sense. You asking if America should back UK in extraditing these people when they have to have more information.
Yeah, that's not,
quickly.
Right.
Somebody and send them to another country. They need to have more of the allegations against these people. They need to make sure they have
I'm quite sure they got evidence. They wouldn't be wanting to spend all that money to get them. You know what I'm saying?
They haven't spent no money yet. They just asking them to do something.
No, I'm talking about they got investigations in several countries in the UK.
I don't know. Where are they? Where are they located now?
They're here
right
now.
now.
They're here in the United States now.
They're here in America.
They're American, though. I don't think they're American.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. America has them, but America generally don't get.
But they're not Americans, and they're in federal holding right now.
I don't know if they're criminals. So, but both of them is held up, and they got millions. I mean, these guys are super rich. So I still think it has to do.
Yeah, they're super rich. But you know, I'm like this though. You got to show me. But you gonna have to. You can't. Anybody can be accused of any damn thing.
Yep.
You know, you got to show.
I feel like if they didn't do the Epstein file, they fuck them too. Because I mean, like it's still the predators out here, so it still doesn't matter whether they from UK, US. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, it still doesn't matter. It's still predators.
Listen, Russell Simmons is in the same situation. They should have done what he did. He went to Fiji.
Right.
And he over there and he ain't coming back to America.
Yeah. They doing he did. He
Bali or somewhere. Where you at?
Huh? Bali. Is he Bali? I thought it was Fiji. Bali. One of whoever doesn't have extradition agreements with America. That's where he at.
Which is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very smart. But the funny thing is, ain't nobody talk about that. Ain't nobody talk about Russell Simmons being accused, sex trafficking, rape, and all those other things, and he gone.
Yeah, but you know, now that's a whole other different topic though. Because the charges in Romania were dropped due to zero evidence after they were held for 2 years. This is the Tate brothers. They were held in Romania.
They Romanian. That's
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, but with Russell Simmons, so why, if you're innocent, why would you go to another country?
I don't know, but that's where he is.
That's where you. Oh, you.
I don't know if he's innocent or not. All I'm saying is he was accused, and them Tate brothers, like the money, the people with the money like that. If you got money like that and you get accused, if you think that it's gonna go left field, get out of here.
I would.
And that's what Russell Simmons did. And you'll see him on YouTube or whatever every now and then. Look, yeah, but anyway, that's what he did.
I ain't knocking him because a lot of YT people get away with a lot of shit. So like, why not? Like, shit, fuck it. Like, you want to go to another country, stay there. That's it.
I ain't mad at him.
Stay there. Yeah, I couldn't be
I
mad
mean,
at him.
why do people say YT when they can say white?
Oh, I didn't know because I mean you said that I said some certain words, so I was making sure I say the right words because I definitely want to say white people. Like,
I mean,
okay, so
if
I
you
can
can
say
do
that.
it-
You saying I can say that because I want to say that.
White.
The
white.
reason Russell said, but if you could say the N word, which is way more derogative.
No,
than white,
no. Actually, it just snuck out when I say nigga because you know that's what I say.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like, I would just like it's a slip up. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
Russell Simmons charge stem from him having started dating Kimora when she was only 15.
Yeah.
So-
Well,
Yeah.
I can believe that, but yeah, she made mad money off him, so it doesn't matter. He
Well,
basically paid.
why they didn't bring
So,
I'm like
you
this?
see
Why they didn't bring it up then though? Why they didn't bring it up then?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
trying to say because they made a lot of money off of that.
The same reason nobody had problems with R. Kelly marrying Aaliyah. The same reasons.
Yes, they
I
did.
even got the baby
No,
fat
they
cat
did.
on my
Listen,
leg. I ain't
nobody
even
had a problem with that because of this, who he was and who she was. She was 15, and he married a 15-year-old. What was he, 25, 30? However.
But the mother had to sign off. So if the mother okay with it, then okay, why would we be mad when the mother?
So why are people mad now then? Why are the Tate brothers getting arrested?
I'm not.
Why the Tate brothers getting arrested?
And she wasn't mad after the Aaliyah. Her and R. Kelly were still friends till that he had just talked to her before her plane crashed.
I don't have no problem with it. I'm saying how people do. To me, it's hypocritical.
It is.
You can't be this way about a situation simply because it's people you quote unquote don't like. And then you're gonna turn a blind eye and forget over here.
Honestly, I was mad about R. Kelly. I felt like that was a pervert move and everything else. But on top of that, if the mother is agreeing with it, you can't knock that. But on top of that, like there's wrong things. Like ain't no way I would look at a 30-year-old looking at a 15-year-old. That's crazy to me. But
That's
if your
some
mother
sick shit. You cannot
if your
rectify that.
mother is accepting it, that's a different story. But
That's
I'm
some
not
shit.
accepting that. Ain't no way I'm accepting that. But
Right.
it's
Whether
different folks.
the parents condone it or not, you are a sick person to want to date an 18.
Oh yes, most definitely.
If you're a sick person. If you 21 and you want to be with an 18-year-old, you're a sick person.
No, I can't say that. I can't say that. 21 and 18
I'm
is not that
17.
far.
I'm at 17 under the legal age.
Okay,
First of all,
well.
you jeopardizing your freedom. Secondly, that's a child. That's a child, man. It's sick.
All I said is that I don't show sympathy for the ones that the parents, because really the parents sold the kids to the man.
Basically.
That's what I get out of it. So I'm not going to show no sympathy because the parents sold the kids, so she felt like it was okay. But all I'm saying is, like, to me, it's a pervert, period. But on top of that, I can't show sympathy through Aaliyah because her mother signed the papers so they could get married. So why would I feel sorry or sad about something about that? I can't. I can't do that.
And then in R. Kelly's case, the parents, as soon as their 10-year agreement was up, then they started raising hell about it. when they wasn't getting them paychecks no more from R. Kelly.
Or they got too old and he didn't want them. He wanted back younger girls. He didn't want
Yeah, that's true.
girls.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
Yeah.
It was bye-bye.
Because R. Kelly,
He shouldn't be in for that
Yeah.
period of time because there was a lot of backlit stuff behind that.
Yeah.
And if he went to jail, so should the mother, the father.
Yep.
the girl,
Exactly. You right.
and
You
also,
right.
who was her name? The girl, Sparkle or whatever. She brought her niece to him, so she should be in jail.
Yeah.
I agree.
All of them.
Anybody that was in cahoots with that need to be prosecuted too.
Exactly. You right.
So, but even still, you said, for example, you said if the mom was okay with it, then we shouldn't have a problem with it. But what I will say to that is they have laws for that. Whether the
I didn't
parents
say that
agree.
it shouldn't have been a problem. I'm sorry. Like I didn't maybe you misconstrued that. I said I wouldn't show sympathy as much as I would show sympathy for a person that didn't, you know what I'm saying, that was been abused because of, you know what I'm saying, but they gave the right for him to do that. So I can't show sympathy to Aaliyah like that. Okay, yeah, your mother signed the right. So okay, yeah. Okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still a pervert. That's not making it seem like, oh, he's not a pervert. But all I'm saying is that I can't show as much sympathy to the people that really didn't agree to certain things and the grown men did that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what I was saying was that the mother should have been arrested too. Because that's child endangerment. You're putting your child. If I hand a 15-year-old right now a pack of Newport cigarettes, I'm going to jail for what's the law? Contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
7 years.
But you know
contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So
you get married at the age of 15 here in certain states here in America. I was appalled to know that, but yeah, certain states.
Yeah, I was, and there are certain states that I think right now, still to this day, I think you can get married at 13. Woo. There are certain states, but still, all I'm saying is if he was wrong, then the mom was wrong, and anybody else was wrong that agreed to.
Yeah, they are.
The whole party was wrong. You know, this world is crazy. But anyway, I want to say thank you guys. Our time has about to run out. And we got to pay a bill. And I want to play my commercial for my own brand of Fitz Paradise Juice. And I will show y'all how you can get it. If you could play that clip.
Could I add, I'm going to tell you to add something to it?
What's that?
I'm saying at the end, I think you should add like the punch gloves and be like, yeah, so a person want to punch the person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should add that.
Oh no, my spirit speaks no evil or hear no evil. All right.
I'm just saying, boxing gloves ain't nothing.
Nah,
that's a sport. That's a sport.
Yeah, okay, well, I got it. Go ahead, Sam. Yeah, I encourage everybody to go to DOJAvineyard.com and order my very own brand of Fitz Paradise Juice. It's fruit punch flavored moonshine. We also have wines also. By the way, I believe Navia drunk. She must have had some. I might have sent her a bottle.
No, you didn't.
But anyway, you at checkout, you use the code FPJ and you'll get a hell of a discount. My spirit hears no evil, nor speaks in evil, but it will make your tongue slap your brains out. For real. Okay. Now, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to show some events that's coming up this week and in the future that you guys are welcome to, and all the viewers. If you need VIP accommodations or want to be vendors, you could hit me up. Go ahead and roll the events that's coming.
That dancing ass winner, wonderful and fantastic fun, New South Empire's Fitzhugh Sergio Fevers Huff will most def be in the park. Y'all know his motto, bring your ass and we guarantee the best and rest will follow.
Excellence, where I've been nominated for a Man of Excellence. And any of you guys, I know you in Virginia, so I'm gonna be hitting you and Val up to see if y'all want to come out to that. And as soon as you come back to the East Coast, come on over here to the right side. You've been on the left side.
I would never, ever.
Come on over here to the right side.
Yeah, my own right side is going to be my own right side. It won't be that side.
They like, but just remember when you're on the left, when you're left, it's impossible to be right.
I'm not on the left or the right. I'm on my side, nigga.
Thank you, Craig. Oh, what you call me? I'm gonna come get you.
You said that it's okay to say it, right?
Nah, yeah, you can say it, but you can call me anything except that right now. All right.
Call him
Graham
Cracker.
Okay, Graham Cracker.
Yeah, Graham Cracker. That's better. Uncle, Grandpa Tom. Yep. Y'all take it easy. All right. Love y'all.
Peace.
See y'all in 2 weeks. See you in 2 weeks.
All
Y'all
right.
can stay on. Stay on for a second before we end.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.